We're kind of back, are we? Yes.
We are.
Semi back.
This is a video where we're going to be wearing two different things. There's going to be light from the sun all of a sudden instead of it being late at night. For those of
my
you,
Raptors hat.
yeah, that's a very good question. For those of you who were watching the original stream of this, you know it was full of technical difficulties. We are working diligently to fix those problems, figured out what was going wrong, and now we just have to implement a plan. We had a debrief; it's ongoing, and yeah, hopefully it will never be that big of a disaster again. And we are committed to it. And this is a project where really, as we have no hockey, we're interested in doing it. We're passionate about doing it, and we want it to succeed. And don't worry about it. But we're gonna, do some fancy stuff with the expansion draft because footage. But nothing's gonna change in the big picture here. It's just a bit of
fun
technical difficulties.
We are committed to the rebuild.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's to be
In
fair,
every
it's
aspect.
a rebuild. It's just a build. At this point, the Kraken.
We're committed to the build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Washington State, not Washington D.C.
The Olympic athletes of Russia.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that happened this morning.
Yeah. We're coming back.
Okay. So we just got to do the expansion draft. In the second part, where we're wearing different clothes, we'll go a little bit farther.
Yeah.
But,
don't worry. It is nothing will be different from that stream, from that part of the show.
Yeah. We just want to explain our thought process and why we picked these players.
We're just going to circle back.
Yeah,
exactly.
Good business talk. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to circle back to you, talk some numbers, run it through, and we'll be back. But hey.
Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. No.
Should we start with Anaheim?
I say we start with Calgary for the fun of it.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I don't know.
All right.
Spice it up a bit. Okay. Everyone else thinks we're going to go to Anaheim.
Oh, that is true.
Too dangerous for me.
That is true.
So we did do a test. We will mention this many times throughout this, but we did do a test run of this, and we tried to do a sort of hybrid, half-pregnant Minnesota almost build of trying to incorporating young players and at the same time having vets that were good in playing now. It didn't work out. We didn't have a good first year. We were the most inconsistent team since the Vancouver Canucks. And well, that's not true because they're consistently bad.
They're okay now. It's just it was a blip of the off season.
They won a round and they lost half their team to Calgary.
You have to take 10 steps back to take 1 step forward sometimes, guys.
That's not true.
That's definitely
Anyway, go check out our year off-season list episode of the show. You'll see what we think of the Canucks and where they stand after the off-season.
Daniel, listen, I'm not good at math, hence why I chose journalism. But I don't know if you take 10 steps back and 1 step forward, if that results in a positive. I believe that is -9 steps.
Yeah, still a pretty wide margin. But I say...
Not as bad as Arizona.
We can take our first
step. That's like 30 steps back and then take another 5 steps back after that.
Well, anyway, guys, we need to take our first step forward. And I think it starts with taking a young defenseman here. And I think that's Oliver Killington. Or Shillington. Sorry. Because, K's and S are the same thing.
79, 23. Low cap
hit.
Now it's going to send me back to Arizona.
No, well, now we can go in order for Arizona.
Or Anaheim, sorry.
So last time we picked Jakob Larson, but I know the Kading Gooley connection is there, so I don't mind if we change that one up.
Well, no, we have to keep it the same.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
We have
Jakob Larson.
We have to keep it the same. Our thinking here...
We took Larson last time.
Yeah, we took Larson.
We took Larson?
We did take Larson, yes. Yeah. Because we went between Gooley and Larson. I don't actually remember why we went with Larson, to be honest.
Because you said that if it was Anaheim, then I get to pick, and then Montreal.
Yes.
Alex.
So, Daniel, what was your thinking behind Larson, then? We can bring it up right
I think he's further along than what you have with... I mean, maybe I'm using realism with this pick right now. But yeah, he's just a bit... I feel like he's a bit further along. I'm not gonna lie. This is like not probably at the same. Well, we never know. This might be like our Shea Theodore type of pick because this guy's buried on the depth chart, and then suddenly he's given so many minutes. So Shea Theodore 2.0.
Yeah.
If he's our Shea Theodore, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, Larson.
Arizona.
The wasteland where the only option is. See, we had some problems in the stream because we were getting mixed up with the amount of defense we had to take. We ended up taking Capobianco.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to take the risk of Lawson Krause's potential. This is nowhere near good enough. Capobianco, though, not bad.
And we still have some potential to grow.
Exactly.
Also, excellent last name. I said that last time, but I love it.
And like I said, yeah. Like I said in the stream, if we put him in the right situation, never know what happens.
We don't give up on the kid. If we give him the right coaching.
If you're at all familiar with the podcast, by the way, you're going to look at this and you're going to say, Jake DeBrus. No. We need the mascot. We need to take Craig Smith. He's
on Alex's blacklist. You can't take Jake DeBrus.
Yeah. He's on my blacklist. I guess so. I guess he is now. Well, he wasn't available on the stream, so I think it's definitely unfair that we take him in this one.
And you mean Jake DeBrusque, right?
Yeah.
So blacklist: Jake DeBrusque for Alex, and then Chris Kreider for Adam.
Who's yours?
Who's mine?
Kovalchuk?
No, I love Kovalchuk. Probably I don't know, Zdeno Chara.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the guy. Ever since his Ottawa days.
I would think that
the Ontario, I grew up with that, and I just never liked the guy. Especially when I don't know, the Leafs didn't have that towering guy to fight. You always see Ty Domi go against this guy. You never really saw Gary Roberts face.
Well, good thing we have Jason Spezza.
Yeah.
Well,
does the inside.
If anyone had a problem with Char, I thought it would have been me as the Canadians fan. Max Pacioretty said
I would most definitely have a problem with him if I was in your shoes.
Yeah, but he's a nice guy. Though. When he accidentally hit Dano with a slap shot, and he was
Jeff
the first.
Carter. Actually, no, he's on my blacklist. Jeff Carter.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We won't be taking Jeff Carter.
Yes, not when he plays for the international tournaments, but more so because I have a friend that he's a nice guy, Patrick, but he always says Jeff Carter is a better player in terms of their career than Corey Perry, and I think that is not true.
I don't know about that.
Oof.
Perry has an MVP. Anyway, we should probably take Craig.
Yes. Craig Smith. Is Craig short for anything?
I don't think. What was Craig short for?
I was thinking Craigathy. I was thinking Craigathy.
Craig? No, I don't think Craig is short for anything.
I don't think it is either, but I just
Dick is short for Richard. That doesn't make sense, but
I've never understood that. But okay, Buffalo.
Would you I'd never do that. I don't know. I just call him Rick.
Yeah, Rick sounds, or just Rich.
It's not Dick and Morty, right?
No. I mean, Eric Stahls, everyone who either does Buffalo or when he was in Minnesota and would do this expansion draft, everyone takes Eric Stahl.
Yeah.
The second-year captain for everyone, as he's known. Eric Stahl. Revitalized his career.
Yeah, we took Oliver Shillington from Calgary because we wanted to change things up. The Carolina Hurricanes.
What defenseman will we take? Oh, wait, no. We took a forward with potential, and we might trade him at the draft. Stay tuned.
I love how he's not available.
Oh, no.
Who did we pick last time?
We took Jeremy Bracco.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's pretend we took Jeremy Bracco, okay?
Take Bishop. That sounds like Bracco.
Jake Bean? I don't know. Or, are we going to have the defenseman problem again?
It's okay. No one's going to
notice. They're both centermen. They're both listed as centermen anyway, that's fine. But do know, it says Bishop. It is Jeremy Bracco. We do apologize. Don't worry.
Placeholder.
Just pretend that's Jeremy Bracco. All right.
Okay. Chicago.
So sorry. This is probably one of our weirder picks because we wanted some character. Listen, we know morale is off. Character doesn't actually mean anything. We know that, but we wanted to have some fun. We have a lot of cap space. We have a lot of cap space. That.
Hit the floor, yeah.
We didn't take Giordano and we took Shillington for Calgary, so we have room that we need to fill up. and he really fit in our third line scheme in the other game, and that was Andrew Shaw, former Montreal Canadian. Made fun of Gallagher's height on Twitter yesterday. Pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay, let's take.
Belleville's own Andrew Shaw as well. My grandparents know his family. Fun fact.
Wow, that's a connection.
Yep.
You gotta get his jersey on the Canadians
No, I'm not.
to remember that moment in time.
No, that's not.
Okay, the Colorado Avalanche.
They did so many players dirty on their ratings here. Oh,
Yeah.
Landeskog.
You can't do it, no.
Okay.
You have to remain truthful to the
Who
process.
did we take? Devin Taves?
Devin Taves, yeah.
Devin Taves. Oh, he wasn't. Why is Landeskog available now? Does that mean they protect? No, because Donskoy's there. And Saw's here as well.
Oh,
What?
did they protect Nikushkin?
Yeah.
They protected Valery Nikushkin over Gabriel Landeskog and Brandon Saad. Okay.
Oh, I know why. I'll
Why
tell
is
you
it?
after. I'll tell you
Okay.
after.
All right. I'm
Okay,
really. I'm genuinely
tell you
hung up
after.
about this now.
Okay, Devin Taves. Are we fine with Devin Taves?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well. Yeah. We have to.
Okay, I'll tell you after the recording.
Captain.
I'll tell you after the recording.
Alright. That's.
That's the
Okay,
title of
cool.
the episode. I'll tell you after the recording.
That's definitely not the title of the episode. I thought it's in the right situation.
Yeah. It's Columbus. Hey. Good to see you.
Columbus. I think we took Mikhail Grigorenko.
Yeah, because he was the cleanest piece of garbage on the team.
This is like the third time he picked him.
Yeah, we picked him in our test run too, and then we traded him like right away.
In the right situation.
Welcome back to the NHL, Mikhail Grigorenko.
And yeah, of course, we took Denis Gurianov from Dallas. I don't really think there's Jason Dickinson, but I think the right answer is Denis Gurianov.
One of the
Yeah.
few players who actually took a knee during the anthem. A lot of respect for Jason Dickinson, but in the game, I mean Dennis Gurianov.
Sorry,
20 goals. You know, it's,
sorry, Jason Dickinson.
Yeah, really nice guy, apparently.
Okay, we have to do this. Unfortunately.
Speaking of garbage, the Detroit Red. It's okay because they mean to be garbage.
At least
Right.
it's good that they mean to be garbage.
Yeah, and they made a
Right.
lot of smart moves in the offseason.
Yeah,
Stetcher.
that
They're gonna
money's
take
actually
what.
coming down. I'm surprised, like looking back on this, like Danny DeKaiser.
Yeah, like all of a sudden you look at these players that you realize they've signed, like Bobby Ryan, not bad, DeKaiser, not bad, Stetcher, not bad, Mestikov, not bad. But I mean, they're not going to be
Thomas
good.
Price,
guys.
yeah.
Thomas Grice is same. Like it's just a bunch of pieces. It's no
Placeholders.
structure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the placeholder we took,
Troy Stetcher.
Roy Stetcher. Welcome to Seattle.
Getting his
Yeah.
chance after Vancouver just kind of said, we're okay.
Yeah. Now, speaking of defensemen, Oilers need defensemen really badly, and for some
We're
reason,
gonna take
Ethan
one.
Bear is available.
Yeah, we pushed
Yeah.
them back years from
Yeah.
hitting this right-hand shot.
Whoops.
Cool name too. There's got to be some
Fair,
fan
yeah.
art, like him
Honestly,
as
it just
Grizzly Bear.
like, the fact that I know this is in real life, but the fact that he was in the 5th round, I'm like, my gosh, Edmonton.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
they haven't signed him yet.
Yeah. Also, speaking of a barren wasteland, the Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
So you guys remember who we took? I have it written down, but
Carter Verhaeghe.
the Leafs
Leafs.
memes are coming alive.
Leafs legend. I remember he was traded in. I think he was part of the Michael Grabner deal.
Yeah, they
From
traded like
the
7 people, yeah.
It was Carter Verhaeghe, Chris Gibson,
Matt Finn,
Matt Finn.
Tom
I don't remember.
Nielsen,
Daniel clearly
Wilson,
remembers.
and Tyler Beck.
Yes, Tyler Beck.
Which one
Funny
was the
story
guy
about that.
getting his pictures taken and was really happy to be a Leaf, and then he got traded?
Was it Tyler Beck? Because
I think it was Tyler Beck.
They traded Jamie Devan. Remember him? He was like an enforcer. He traded him.
I don't. I try to forget those.
Funny story about that. In 2012 draft,
Yeah.
I remember Brian Burke's Matt Finn was rated in the top 20 list for us, and he dropped to 35th for us. So we're happy that we have Morgan Riley and Matt Finn. And I'm like, yeah, I completely agree. Matt Finn is going to also be a top 4 guy, and I was so sad that when he didn't make it.
Yeah, that was
sad as the Leafs are.
There's a lot of questionable moves that were made many years ago. No trades with Anaheim that come to mind, though.
No, none at all.
No moves of any Californian teams for a while.
No.
Anyway, the LA King. The Leafs eventually got that decent goalie, and that was
they did.
And that was Jack Campbell. We don't have the same luxury of riches that we available. We went with Luff because what else are we gonna take?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Plus, I love his name.
Luff. I just think it's a teddy bear when I see Luff. Yeah,
that was the biggest dad joke of the podcast.
So,
Alexis Lafreniere.
Luff. Oh my god!
Stop it.
Is Minnesota the last team, or is it up to Minnesota?
No, it's up to Minnesota. So we have everything from last night, Minnesota onwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The final pick of this stream
was Matt Love.
Oh, we already picked him. Okay, so thank you everyone who has attended this draft. Thank you to the city
We're not done.
We're not done.
We're not done. Yes, of course. I'm just prepping for
We're time traveling now.
Yeah.
We're time traveling.
In the DeLorean.
Ready? In 3, 2.
Hartman for the lulz.
Hartman for the lulz? Okay.
Yeah. And we'll flip him for a first to Nashville or something. I don't know. Minnesota, Hartman. And then the good old Les Canadiens de Montréal, nos équipes nationales.
Jake Evans.
Well, let me double check who's around. Can you check the goalies first, please? Okay, Allen, McNiven, and Lindgren. Okay, that's pretty bad. Can you check the defensemen, please? Okay, Jolson is there, Lovsin, Kulak, excellent. Okay, can we check the forwards now, please? And could you scroll all the way down? Okay, Armia, Byron, Houdon. Okay.
That's it.
I think we need to get a player that the fans know are going to be here forever. They can buy the jerseys, and he may not be the flashiest player in the world, but I love him. I think it's time to go get Brett Kulak for the defense.
I'm fine with that.
Tell your friends about the good stuff, not the bad stuff.
Okay, Nashville.
Ekholm.
Are we good with? We're just gonna pick Ekholm. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Let me look for stream manager.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
Do we go Luke Kunin? That would probably make more sense because he's got some potential.
He does have some potential.
Yeah. He's a really good third line center.
He would make a pretty good third line center. Okay.
Yep.
Well, what's our defense looking like?
It is
pretty young, right? Yeah.
Kulak, Bear, Stetcher, Taves, Shillington, and Larson.
I mean, if you just want a really good defenseman, then Ekholm is the way.
Yes.
But we don't necessarily need him.
This is true. This is very true. Then shall we go with Luke Kunin?
Sure.
All right. That sounds good. I'm okay with that. That's good. Then your Jersey Devils, and Mike turns off the stream.
Yeah. I almost wore my Brodeur jersey.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're going for youth, guys. I don't think we should go much farther than Will Butcher.
I keep thinking Will Baldwin. I don't know why.
My man.
Will Baldwin.
I do think we take Mackenzie Blackwood.
I'm okay with that, actually. Daniel,
as you know, he was my third place Calder vote.
Okay, so we're going Mackenzie Blackwood and ruin the Devils for years to come. Their goaltending.
Yeah.
Hey, they still have Corey Crawford. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Someone else has to pick this. Okay. I can't do it.
We need a Canadian hero.
Jordan Eberle.
We need Jordan Eberle. Damn it.
We need to fill up cap space.
Can you believe it?
Yes, I can.
check if is Varlamov available. I'm not saying get him because he sucks, but Sorokin's available. Take him.
Okay.
So if we have Sorokin,
Are we gonna trade Antti-Raanta again?
we might have to, because would we rather have Blackwood as the backup or Ranta? I'd rather have Blackwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we should mention as well. Alex put a lot of time into the. I think we mentioned it briefly, but Alex put a lot of time into the rosters. For some reason, the Islanders, instead of getting rid of Varlamov, have let Sorokin come to us.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he even popped up, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, the Rangers. Watch Shesterkin be available now.
No. Oh god, I don't think either of them can be available.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're probably.
Let's just.
So Chris Kreider, just letting everybody know, Chris Kreider's on like the blacklist. We can't pick him.
No, you can't. No, not happening.
Adam. Yeah.
Never forget 2014.
Never. Yes, the conference finals.
To this
Not
day,
fun.
I lose sleep over it.
Oh, join the club.
Okay, for me, I pick Brendan Lemieux.
I mean,
I really do.
like, there's not a whole lot else. I'm fine with Brendan Lemieux.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Sorry, Daniel, did you figure out that thing?
Yes, I'm on Stream Manager now. Yes,
Awesome. Beautiful.
that's pretty nice.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. I don't even know why.
I'd say Philip Stopik.
And
Yeah.
we'll throw him in the AHL,
Yeah, and he'll be a go.
and he'll be a go. Yeah,
He'll be amazing.
he will be. Philly,
Goals, 50 assists, something like that.
we are not taking James Van Riemsdyk.
No.
That
no,
is
not.
that is a contract and a half.
Alex, we can't do it. I know you want to.
I kind of do, but that's a contract. I don't know if we should take that on.
No.
Again, they don't like. There's Scott Lawton. Like, let's just do, or Isaac
Myers.
Ratcliffe. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's Philip Myers too. But I feel like our defense is kind of
It's pretty set.
full. Yeah.
By the
If
way, Mike, shout out to Mike saying that we should forfeit the Devils pick. Love this.
Yeah.
I'd go with Radcliffe too. I mean, we can't.
Just to
Yeah.
so we don't have to get him in
21,
a
30,
trade.
71.
Yeah.
We don't have to get him in a trade.
We could get Daniel Radcliffe to be a fan. It's a sponsorship waiting to happen.
Yeah, I was
Isaac
thinking like the marketing value of these picks.
Yeah.
Radcliffe's the guy that's all in every single Flyers trade. When you do fine trade, he is one guy that's always in it, no matter what.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, and let's just check.
Not Brandon Tanev.
Check if Jari's available.
Yeah, he'll be available.
And do we take Jari?
Well, then we're trading.
goalies.
Then we're trading Jari and Ranta.
Yeah.
I mean, we just send him back. Here's what we do: big brain play, and we trade him to like Washington or something. And we bring in Lundqvist for the experience. Damn it! Because
We're
Jari.
gonna say so we're gonna send Lundqvist to the AHL to play with the Leafs legend Justin Pogge.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
He might be a little upset by that.
know.
Well, that sucks. I'd
Okay,
say
so who are we taking?
there's nothing. I don't think there's anyone else beside Jari. Like Pittsburgh don't have prospects. They just trade them.
They have
That
Teddy.
is true.
We got Teddy. We're not. We can't.
And we're not taking
take
Brandon.
Teddy Luker.
We're not doing Brandon Tanev.
No.
No.
Okay. So we're good with
Sorry,
Jari.
Jim.
And then we'll trade him.
Yeah. All right. Cool. San Jose. And who will be there? Who will be there? Ryan Donato.
Oh, him again.
It's like every time Ryan Donato.
Is there a question? Because it's going to be Dubnyk or Jones in goaltending.
Now that Mike's listening, I'd actually like to say that he was right about Ryan Donato because remember I was banking on his potential and I'm like, he doesn't actually grow.
Well, it didn't help that also in our test playthrough we put him on the fourth line. He dropped to like 76 because we were dumb and had him around a lot. I'm fine with going Donato.
Okay.
I mean, the center depth is pretty ghastly, but
It's either that or Dylan Gambrell. That's how
I
you
mean, great name, but actually, you know what? I think I'm fine with Gambrell just because it's a cool name.
Okay. Daniel?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sweet, Dylan Gramble.
St. Louis?
We're making a
right.
Gramble for him.
Yeah. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's going to be. There's Vince Dunn, guys.
Is he there?
I mean, we got to take Vince. Yeah, he's right there.
Zach Sanford, for some reason, grows a lot.
Does he?
Yeah. He grew to like an 86 in 1 year.
Then let's take the risk.
But we have to put him in the right chemistry.
Did I put him on the first line?
Or you just do that.
Yeah.
There's a couple options, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're taking Anthony Cirelli. Can we do? We don't even have to have a debate about this.
Yeah.
No, we're taking Blake Coleman for his underlying numbers.
Oh,
or the underlying numbers that don't exist.
Yeah.
Okay, Toronto. I guess this is me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so difficult.
Right.
We don't need a goalie.
I hate how high Arundel is in.
I know.
That is disrespectful.
Is it 82 in this game?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Okay, did they let anyone interesting?
Zach Bogosian is available.
I mean, I take, but we can just get him when he hits free agency.
Jason Spezza.
We don't need
for the leadership and the cap hit.
Our top two centers would be Spezza and Eric Stahl.
And Anthony Cirelli.
Yeah, it is your pick, though, Alex.
Oh. Well, we don't.
Guys,
we
just
don't
so you know, the browser has encountered an error while decoding the video.
Is the stream still up?
It's still going.
That's good.
That's good.
Okay. Just the video's not showing up right now.
It's probably just loading. I know. I don't know how to fix that.
All right, it's back.
Okay. So we don't really need Brody. We don't really need Dermott because, or do we? What's our defense looking like?
Hey, that's a great question. It is still looking like. Oh boy, it's still
Mike wants us to take Malgin.
Who does?
Mike.
He wants us to take Dennis Malgin.
Honestly, I know he's probably just messing with us, but if you put Dennis Malgin in the right situation, if you play him in like the AHL, I swear, I do this all the time.
The name of the stream is going to be if they're in the right situation.
What?
The name of the stream is going to be in the right
situation.
Right situation. Roger's internet doesn't tank.
But because if you play him in the AHL a year and then bring him up and play him as a third line center, you can get him to grow. Like one time, I got him to replace John Tavares as my second line center.
So do you want to take Dennis Malgin?
Let's take Dennis Malgin.
Okay.
For the jokes and because we're serious.
For the lulz.
For the lulz. Okay. The absolute strip down Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, and yeah, we're always in the news again. Do we help them out and take is Erickson available?
He most definitely is.
We're taking Louis Eriksson.
So we
No. It's for the leadership.
We'd be doing them favors.
We would be doing them so many favors.
But are we a big Vancouver fan? No.
Of course not.
Oh,
no.
We're not Scott Dawson.
We're not Harmon Dial. Shout out to Harmon Dial.
Friend of the show. Is Demko available?
Yeah. How is he high elite? I didn't even change that. He's just high elite.
Do we? And then we will have to make decisions.
How many goalies do we have now?
This is like our fifth one.
Oh my god.
Are they gonna let us proceed like this?
Oh, well, that's a problem for later, Daniel. Let's just take Demko and run.
Okay.
Well, no, I can't. I can't.
No, we'll take yeah, see, we can't do it.
So who do we take?
We can only take defensemen.
Really?
Because you need at least 9 defensemen, and we've only taken 6, and there are 3 more teams left.
Oh no. Okay.
So we can't take Louis Eriksson.
Do we want to come back to Vancouver then? Just because I think it's a bit of a. Oh no, this isn't looking good, is it? Dylan, Kempney, Jensen. Check whoever the best right D available is here.
Is it Trevor Van Riemsdyk?
The best right D available
We could use a bit more zest on the right side.
Nick Jensen or Trevor Van Riemsdyk.
I like TVR.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. So we do get a Van Riemsdyk eventually.
After all, yes.
Like, gotta do it sometimes. Again, we have to take a defenseman, or we have to go back and change some things we made. That's why we probably shouldn't have taken 4 goalies.
Well, that's very good. That's a very good point.
We can take
DeMello? Oh, DeMello's a 79 in this game?
We could take Ducks legend Luke Spiza.
No, we can't. They did DeMello so dirty.
Did they actually give him that much? I didn't even know they gave him that much term.
Oh, no, he's worth in real life, but in the game...
4 years, $3 million.
79.
Then we can go back and we can just peg off Ranta and just say goodbye with you.
Yeah.
I just laughed at the beginning of this. We were like, oh, we should give him another chance.
No. But then who we take Lawson Krause as a reclamation project then?
Yeah, but we still have to take defensemen.
Yeah, despite his World Junior pedigree.
Oh, but they don't but who are we gonna take? Like Mers or Galagossi contract?
Him.
Capobianco?
Kyle Capobianco.
Sure.
Excellent name,
Let's
by the way.
get nuts. Yeah, great.
Wait, go back. I need to spell it. That's no, just keep going. I'll wing it. Okay, Larson.
Vancouver.
Then Kappa.
So we have to pick one more defenseman.
But can we take another goalie now and take Demko? For the lulz?
Yes, we can.
Sweet. And then...
Okay, so then we do have to take a defenseman from Winnipeg, which isn't really their strong suit.
Good.
If you've
It's
ever
Josh Morrissey and friends.
It's literally if you listen to the podcast, they took a single step forward.
Yeah. They have nothing.
Not a whole lot.
We could just get Forbert and just flip him back.
Yeah, or you can be our 7th defenseman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Like, we do need a 7th defenseman.
It's that, or we make a big brain play. We go back. We take away. Wait, Alex. Sorry. Does this circumstance work if we go back and we take out like a Stetcher?
No, because you need 9D.
Okay.
And
all
we're
right.
exactly at 9.
And sorry, who was that last defenseman we took? Or sorry, who did we take from Winnipeg? Sorry,
Forbort. Derek Forbort.
All right, that's everything.
All right. Okay.
By the way, I'm saying we probably do the draft, and I think we should probably call it there.
Okay.
Or maybe try to do some contracts and then there they are.
Sorry. I guess I should have.
Larson, Capobianco, Craig Smith, Eric Stahl, Shillington, Bracco. I can't read. Andrew Shaw, Devon Taves, Grigorenko, Gurionov, Stetcher, Bayer, Verhage, Luff, Hartman, Kulak, Kunin, Blackwood, Sorokin, Lemieux, Schlappick, can't read. Radcliffe, Jari, Gambro, Sanford, Sorelli, Malgin, Demko, Van Riemsdyk, and Forbert.
Wonderful. Okay, we do have to do the draft.
What we do?
Unfortunately, the first year draft in expansions are never very good.
Shout out to the Kings moving up. Let's check the draft board and see by any chance if this is the same one as before and Kolosov is there. He's not.
Gustavo Crosby. That is a name.
What country? Is that Denmark? Check his player.
No, that's
comparison,
Austria.
Alex.
He's ranked number 1.
PK. So we're not getting him. Locker room, great puck mover. You love to see it. Check who's available for 5.
5.
4 to 5.
Liam Nielstrup.
Oh, that's a funny name. Nielstrup. No weaknesses. Goal scoring. TJ Oshie.
TJ Oshie.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be ready in a year. We could always move up.
Again.
Check the other guy because there was fourth guy. No, there was Raquel because he's either 4 or 5. Check this guy out. Oh boy, physical play, quickness. Oh god,
Grinder.
This sounds like
Joe Thornton. Oh no! Jumbo Joe can throw a hit. Oh, it is Joe Thornton. What?
Joe Thornton.
I think Joe Thornton's known for his physicality. Maybe in the back of the day, but not lately. But I don't know about that comparison.
And what about these two guys? Just to see what's available. Shutdown, heavy slap shot, great puck mover. His comparison, PK again.
Jesus Christ.
And he's NHL ready.
Except this one keeps to himself, unlike PK.
Oh.
And Leonardo Von Arx. That is a name.
He's a grinder. What the hell?
Don't pick them up too high.
He has no similar style, and he'd be ready in a year.
That is a red flag.
Yeah. I think our best bet. I mean, I don't think we can move up to 1. I think it's gonna be really difficult to move up to 1.
Yeah.
But I do like Atkinson.
Bring him up again. Lax size, puck mover, heavy slap shot, shutdown ability. Okay. And then check whose comparison is again. No, it's PK.
It's PK.
Okay.
And it says he's NHL ready.
Keeps to himself.
Keeps himself. And then Raquel, who's Joe Thornton. NHL ready as well. Because I think once we get, and it's TJ Oshie.
So we want to move hopefully 3rd, but at worst 4th, right? I guess is kind of the goal of this draft.
Yeah, let's see. I just want to see who LA takes.
I think it's obviously. I can't wait to see their overalls or what they're going to be.
Crosby 78 overall.
Ooh, I don't care. That's weak.
Okay, do you want to try trading for the 3rd?
Why? Let's check 3rd. Yeah, check 3rd. See if the Sens are willing to move back a bit.
They are not. And it's San Jose's pick.
Oh. Why did they suck?
Why did they suck? They have 3 and 4. They have 3 and 4. Why? Oh, God. Do they want to move this pick? No, they don't. So, no matter what we're doing, we are negotiating with the Ottawa Senators.
All right.
Where's Mike when you need him?
Is he still working?
Is he still here on the chat?
If he's still there on the chat, I need to know, what do we give up for the 3rd over? Let's try with the 3rd overall pick first, I guess. Just to see what happens. So obviously we'd have to
like Auntie Ranta.
Well, we don't have him anymore.
We got rid of him.
Trade our pick and
the 5th.
At a 2nd next year.
No,
we did that last time, right?
We cheesed it in our system. Let's try and keep it. Let's try and create a bit of zest here. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So we have 4 NHL goalies,
and the one with the best value is Thatcher.
Yeah.
I'm okay with giving up Thatcher Demko.
I mean, we're gonna have to trade him eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm seeing it's Sorokin and Blackwood.
Ottawa would have too many goalies.
All
so
right.
let me just... Okay, who's their worst goalie?
I think we should try and get Joey Decord.
Let's do it. And he'll be an AHL guy, along with Justin Pogge.
I think we're going to have to add another prospect to this, but...
Should I just try and see what happens? Because they want both.
Yeah, why not?
It was rejected. The value, no. So we met their block needs, but the value is too far off.
So we got to overpay here, or if this doesn't
add
work
a 3rd or something. I don't know.
Oh no, they're not going to take it for a 3rd.
Yeah, add a 7th.
This is the 3rd overall pick we're bartering for.
Add a 7th.
This is see what defensive or forward guys. Let's see who we can afford to give away here.
Skaters, Radcliffe, Capobianco, Bracco, Schlappick.
They love their former reliefs over there. See if they throw in their old guy in Schlappick and see if they want him.
Okay.
Maybe. The value is there.
Rejected. It's not sufficient at all.
Do we? Oh boy.
This is a slap in the face.
We're going to have to give up a lot to try and get this.
Pierre Dorian's not in my good books at the moment, okay? I just want to put that out there. He is not in my good books. They picked Von Arx. That was a good move that we did not go for him.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to get this 3rd overall pick. maybe we get the 4th.
All right, then let's try it.
Okay. Is it worth it? Yeah, you know what? It is worth it. They don't want to give it up. Okay, what was the original offer that we made?
The first Demko
Oh, he's not there.
and something. I think we were trying to
Oh,
look
Chlapik.
Yeah, Chlapik.
Apparently they don't want Chlapik anymore.
Oh, okay. That works.
That is awful. They're so mean.
So, I mean...
I've had enough of Pure Dorian.
Yeah, but Bracco and Chlapik are basically the same...
Are we giving up on Bracco already?
I think
We are. After we gave him that promise.
I'm fine. They'd have too many goalies.
We wanted Joey Decord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on down.
There we go.
Yeah.
We did it. We moved up one spot.
All
We had
right.
to give up Thatcher Demko.
Watts, we don't need him. He's a Canucks goalie. Get out of here. Let's see if they take your guy though.
They didn't. This was the guy we were gonna take at 4.
Okay.
Raquel. I don't remember what his comparison was. Was that the TJ Oshie guy?
No.
Apparently we got fleeced according to Mike.
Well, you know what,
No.
Mike? It's just he's part of
Nothing.
Sen's army.
We don't need Demko. We don't need him. He's out of here. We don't. Okay, so I will check Neil's drop because it will say if he's not. I think the other guy was Joe Thornton.
The other guy was Joe Thorne.
So we're pretty confident. Once again, we move up for our guy.
I'm pretty confident in Atkinson.
Kurt
Yeah.
Atkinson.
Kurt
Wait,
Atkinson.
let's hold on a minute. So he's 5'9". Love to see it. 176. He's 17, a right-handed shot. Forget about the size. Puck mover, heavy shot, shutdown ability.
Did I not just pick the Kyle Dubas defenseman?
You did.
Did we not just decide on this?
Did you pick Corey Krug?
I mean, we are kind of taking also Kale McCarr / Quentin Hughes. I think is kind
That
of more accurate.
Okay. Yeah.
We're taking what should be the best defenseman in this.
Okay.
This is a game. I can't wait to see his overall, but I think obviously we go for the offensive D. Aikison, Kurt. Is that
did it again.
78?
We did it again. 78 overall.
So
better than the other 2 picks.
So and Crosby's a 78 as well, right?
Yeah.
So the tied for the best defenseman, also probably arguably the best player in this draft fell to us.
Yeah. Let's just see who goes next so we don't look stupid.
Oh no, we'll be fine.
Neil Strip is 75. We don't look stupid.
He would have been a fine pick, but just not for us.
Exactly.
He's not what we have the biggest part of. We have young goaltending, and now we have a defenseman to build around. That's a solid start.
Buffalo has that too, and I mean we're not Buffalo.
No.
We're gonna be better.
With our 2nd round pick, 35th overall. I love that they didn't. I feel like they didn't fix the scouting in this game.
No.
Is it they didn't fix the scouting?
We have nothing. Our scouts need to immediately be fired.
Either our scouts are absolute garbage or something.
Can you check the gem busting to see if there's anyone? I mean, this is bad. Like we don't know anything.
Go off the board for the goalie.
There's a bust.
Oh no, Cade McMillan, a hybrid goalie.
Won't be taking him, obviously.
No. Do we just? We can't take it. We can't take a goalie. We don't need a goalie.
Yeah, we don't. Because now we just got Joey Decord, so that's kind of our AHL goalie. We won't have room for Justin.
Just don't sign him. That's true. We gotta keep it for Justin Pogge.
Because then we're gonna sign him for 1 year, but then we're gonna give him a 3-year extension, obviously.
And if he keeps going, we're gonna give him 8 years.
That's
check that is that the Czech flag? I don't know.
Kubicek?
Yeah.
But he has a face.
Simo
which never ends well.
Kubicek.
Are we just picking cool names?
There's not much to them.
We don't know anything. They didn't do any scouting.
That's bad.
They didn't do any scouting. What is this game?
Do we just say whatever? Like sort by potential now. See if there's like anything we have. Let's take that guy.
Bennett Wilm. Okay.
Supposed to go in the 96 overall. We'll take him.
We'll go off the
Top
board.
6 forward. Beautiful.
The potential is rough, but the overall is rough. Potential.
Did we just pull a Zachary Sayenshin?
We might have.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it? How do you say it? I thought it was Zanishin or Senishin.
Sayenshin. I know. I went by the draft. How they said it there.
Oh.
But at the same time, like Adam Silver said, Bruno Caboclo instead of Bruno Caboclo.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you want to just kind of beat the game here? I know he's a top 6.
Okay. We'll take him.
Oliver Suni?
Yeah.
Let's take him.
I think.
Or do we just sim everything and just see what they could? Because we have no scouts. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We are the scouts.
We're gonna have to. We'll sim the entire draft.
I thought our joke was, if Alex is GM, I'm coach. Daniel's head of player development. Technically, Daniel's already on the hotspot here.
Oh, yeah, he's.
Yeah, solid picks.
So,
Well, yeah, see, I give the advice. I wanted the goalie in the second round.
So let's just look at the contract, see how we're doing, and then maybe we look at free agency, and then we leave it there.
Let wonderful viewers decide.
Yeah, all two of them. Is it still two? Mike, is there anyone else in there?
Dan, you have it up. I don't have it up.
We have 9 viewers.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Okay, I'll take it.
The Twitch channel.
Mike said he knows everything about hockey. So.
Of course he
Every Wednesday
does.
we're doing this stream. Check out the YouTube thing for the actual show. We're more than just trying Twitch. We have a hockey podcast. Follow us on social media.
We do.
9 people. There we go. You guys sending out all
thank
those
you,
texts
guys.
really made a difference. That's awesome.
So,
What did we say before the show? If we get more than 3 people, it's a miracle.
Yeah, our goal was 3 people. So thank you everyone who's been listening and watching so
How
far.
the beginning of the show was a complete internet disaster. That's great.
Considering that I didn't know how to use Twitch, probably an
Mid-show.
hour before I came onto this call.
20 minutes ago, we were still figuring out this admin thing. So we don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, let's
Or I
sign.
didn't buy this
So-
game until last week.
That
Okay.
is true.
Anyway, let's sign our first pick, the official first Seattle Kraken. Kurt
He doesn't pull a Justin Schultz and go to university.
He better not.
No.
Okay, let's go. All expiring.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 guys.
All
We are
right.
going to have so much cap space. I have no idea.
Does this show the goalies?
No.
We should try Justin Pogge for 5 for 5.
Stop it.
Let's focus on our guys before we start thinking about Pogge and Alsner.
Okay, let's just, since we're here, first let's qualify him because we don't need that issue.
Yeah.
He only wants 1 year, 1.3. If we go up a bit,
COVID-stricken world. He wants to bet on himself. I'm fine with whatever.
1 year.
Yeah, 1 or 2. I don't mind.
2 years he wants 1.9. I can't really do math in my head, but it's probably somewhere around 1.75 if we want to be cheeky.
I say we just go with that. Why not? I mean,
All right.
he doesn't want to go long term. We had this problem when we tested that with Cirelli.
Do we have
Yeah.
an internal cap?
No. I was just talking to the owners. They said just go for it.
All right.
They're fine. They're not in hospitality or the restaurant business. COVID doesn't hit them that hard. They have a stake in Amazon, so they're fine.
That's true. We're not telling the NHL that we need a compliance buyout or anything.
No. We
No,
have
okay.
good owners. They're not meddling. All they want is for us. We have to make the playoffs in 4 years. That's our goal here.
That's
Okay?
so poor. Okay, so I'll just put
Yes,
this
just
in.
give them that.
Okay, and
we don't have any UFAs, right? Like we didn't make that
No.
mistake.
No, we didn't do that this time. We didn't take a. Who did we have sign last time?
Oh, who knows? Whatever. But
God.
now, those aren't terrible names. We've got good pieces here. Cirelli's important here. I think we have to be a bit more careful because we gave him a deal when we gave him 4 point something. I think we be fair with him here, but I feel like we don't bank on him growing to 85, 86. But he can be
Yeah.
a very, very, very good third line center.
Okay, so how many years? What's the plan with Anthony Cirelli?
I'm good with, because at the end of this, I'm guessing if you go to 5, he's a UFA then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
then let's keep him at 4, and just so we can hold that last year with him.
That's true.
And I say we try and go like 3.5.
Okay.
Try and do
I
the
think
50%.
that'd work.
Yeah. And then we say, Lars Eller comparison, even though you're a lot better. Yeah. Listen, if we
Don't compare him to Lars.
Contract, we have helped the Canadians with Phil Deneau. All right, that's all I think. We could sign him next season too.
We could. We have so much money. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, let's give him 4 times 3.5. See if he takes it.
Okay, Ethan. So what are we doing?
Are we giving Ethan Bear the extension that he wants?
5 years?
What is that sound?
Oh, sorry. I should probably.
Okay. It sounds like opening a Reese cup or something. I don't know because I'm allergic to nuts, but that's what I assume they sound like.
Whatever. I'd say, yeah, give him that. Why not?
He grows.
Yeah.
Okay, for 5 years though?
Yeah, why not? You can grow.
If we do 4 years, we can get him still as an RFA.
Okay.
All right.
And we can probably go 3.5.
Yep.
We have 65 views, guys. Not bad.
Oh. Okay. Luke Cunnin. Let's see what he wants. 1 year, 1.35 or 1.325. Let's just round that down to 1.25 because we're stingy.
I'm gonna try and project some lines here.
Okay.
That's
And
funny.
Oliver-
We have Luke Cunnin and Ryan Donato. We had what was supposed to be the future of the Minnesota Wild's forward core.
Why do they suck?
I don't know. They're an interesting bunch.
We just need Alex Tuck now.
We can't get his brother Luke.
Yeah.
I put him on Montreal, if that's a consolation prize. And last RFA is Oliver Shillington. He wants 2 years, 1.4.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
They'll probably be our bottom pairing guy first year.
Yeah.
We do 1.2.
Okay.
We traded Bracco, right?
Yeah, 1 point. Yeah. Yes, we did. Okay, let's. Oh, I forgot I can simulate a day in there. That is unfortunate. So Shillington re-signed.
Good.
Bear re-signed. Cunnin re-signed. Blackwood re-signed. Did Anthony Sorelli re-sign? Yes, he did.
He did.
God, it's a lot easier this time.
And Kurt Atkinson.
We're giving him a chance to get out of the shadow of Steven Stamkos and Braden Point.
That is true. So we don't have any more free agents. So we should sim to free agency.
Okay.
Good. This is I think this might be better than our other team.
I think it definitely
More
will
balanced.
I mean, hopefully we can win more than 2 games in a row, but
be. That is true. So we have $35 million in cap space.
oh.
So we do have to spend at least 15.
Okay,
Okay.
so I think there's a very simple solution to that,
Kovalchuk for 1 year.
and then we bury him in the AHL.
Or we can make him our 13th forward.
But then, see, the problem becomes is if we play these guys. Oh no, 13. 'Cause I was gonna say we have to be careful because I'm assuming we want to be bad.
Yeah,
we?
kind of.
Okay.
And-
Well, I
Yeah.
guess we have to see how the team is built, I guess, kind of.
We could go down then, to get bottom 6 guys and just kind of pay him a bit more.
Like
Yeah.
we did with Boyle.
Yeah, I don't mind giving. I keep going down, so I don't want to give anyone term.
Can we address the situation? Shall we just do it now?
What's the situation?
Before we end the episode?
We have to get Justin Pogge.
Oh, Diesel, stop barking, dude, or howling.
Is it named after the wrestler Diesel?
I don't know. He was named when we got him.
Okay.
Is this Jonas Gustafsson?
No, it's a different one. Johan.
I keep thinking it's him.
Verhage is a centerman, right?
Yes. Am I just missing him? How bad was he?
He was a 70. I think this is based on salary, right? You're going by.
Oh, that's true.
I think
There
he
he
was-
is. There he is. He even wants 2 years. The audacity. from Justin Pogge.
He
hasn't
wants to
played.
develop.
He hasn't played in 9 years, and he wants a 2-year contract.
He just wants security at this age.
Okay, I will sign
Well, you don't have to
Justin
prove me.
Pogge. The 1 year, $925,000. Even though this in real life would be a horrible decision.
Bear's a lefty, right? Or is he righty?
He is right-handed.
Okay, good.
Before we end the episode, is there anybody that you think we should just sign now, or shall we leave it up to the wonderful listeners and viewers?
To be honest, I don't. You want to just freaking great job, boys, from Mike. Thanks, Mike. I don't know, to be honest with you. No. Let's leave it for the audience and the YouTube. Hopefully, get some interaction there.
Yeah.
The plan is roster. We have some guys. Right now, I've only gone over a few players, but so far our center depth is Verhaeghe, Cirelli, and Stahl. And like Stetcher and Bear are like the big right-handers I'm seeing here. So we're not going to be I don't think we're going to be competitive. We are in the Pacific, and we have stolen one of Vancouver's defensemen. So just keeping it in mind there, I mean, there are not quality names on this roster.
No.
We may get some great performances from our goaltending, but we don't have a star.
We have Cole. We have Kurt Atkinson.
He is a star in the making.
Yeah.
So what we also do have to keep in mind is if we overpay, because we are going to have to, even if we sign a big name or two, we're going to have money left over. And what we should do with that is get some fellas that are way too good and overpay them and help them if we decide to play Crosby. It's not Crosby. Our young guy in the
Atkinson.
in the AHL, because he is only 78 overall.
That is
See
true.
how chemistry goes.
Unless he goes to the NCAA.
Stop.
But I mean,
Re-signed
watchers and that, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the roster in the construction of the draft lottery. You can, what do you think we should do? Some of the names and all that, and we'll happy to hear them. We don't need goaltending though. We're fine with that.
Yeah, we even have Justin Pogge.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's more than enough, but the other goalies complement him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we end the episode here?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Adam, you're not going to do your outro?
I will. Again,
Okay.
if you watch the stream, sorry for the technical difficulties. Watching this thingy, watching it on YouTube now. Hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe you can come out and watch the stream on Wednesdays, and all that. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the actual podcast of the show, which is on the same channel you'll be watching this on, so that'll be fun. Check out Alex's blog for the sports. Check out all of Daniel's work. And we'll find out soon where he's going exactly. We can make an actual announcement. Check out my YouTube channel for all your Montreal Canadiens needs. Thank you. Well, I guess we're not doing an episode, but Voice Head, thanks for being great for the
Anyways.
podcast.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you're wondering where else you can watch the podcast in case you don't have YouTube Premium and you download stuff, check out it on everywhere podcasts are: Podbean, Podgo, Spotify, iTunes, or it's a Apple Podcast because they changed that for some reason.
Yeah.
Thank you. And long live the Seattle Kraken.